Morales is an outreach and marketing specialist in the San Antonio Business Administration San Antonio District Office. She has over 13 years of federal government experience, including 12 years with the SBA.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the introduction, Gabriela. It's such a pleasure to be here. As Gabriela said, I'm going to provide an overview of what SBA does and how we can help you. Our district office is located in the heart of downtown San Antonio. Our goal is to provide outreach and training to our businesses and partners and lenders in our service area that spans across 55 counties. It's a little hard to see on the map, but we service counties down to Laredo, over to San Angelo, Victoria, all the way up to the Austin Round Rock area. And again, our goal is to provide small business owners with the tools and resources needed so that way you can start, grow, expand, and recover. We are a federal agency. And because we're a federal agency, the things that we do for small businesses are at no cost to you. There's no admin. I get this all the time. So what are the fees to join your association? Well, we don't have any fees. We're the federal government. We want to see small businesses succeed. And again, there's no cost. Everything that we do is at no cost to you.
Yes.
The SBA helps small businesses obtain funding through our government or through our guaranteed loan programs. So SBA, we don't lend money directly. We have participating lenders that lend money. The way we make it easier for small businesses to obtain funding is through our guarantees. What that means is by us putting a guarantee on the loan, it reduces the lender's risk and it makes it easier for small businesses to obtain funding. Our primary loan program that we have is our 7A. It goes up to $5 million. We guarantee up to 85% of the loan. You can use that for expansion. So if you're looking to purchase a building, you're looking for equipment, inventory, working capital, those are the things how we can help. As you know, we had some COVID relief options. We had several of those available. Those are now gone. As Renee mentioned, there's no grants available. SBA did have the RRF, which was Restaurant Revitalization Fund. We had the Shuttered Venue Operator Grant, the Targeted Advance, and the Supplemental Advance for the COVID relief. Those are no longer available. So what you can do now is if you're looking for funding, you can work with your lender to help you with an SBA loan. There's nothing that you need to do with the SBA prior to requesting a loan. You just go straight to your lender. It's best to start with your lender because you have that history with them. So if you don't have a lender, you don't want to go through your lender, you can use our lender match tool. So at sba.gov/lender match, it's literally a matching tool. You'll put in your needs and what you're looking for, and SBA will match you with a lender in about 2 business days. So that option is there. Everything that I'm going to talk about today is at sba.gov. Our website is a wealth of knowledge. It has a lot of good information there. And you'll see the links at the bottom of the screen. Those are the links where you can find the information that I'm talking about. And one thing I did want to touch on is that we have disaster loans. A lot of individuals don't know that SBA disaster loans actually cover homeowners, renters, and business owners. So you know, the weather around here can be kind of crazy. Last year we had that snowstorm. So as soon as a disaster declaration is put in place, you can apply for a disaster loan at sba.gov/disaster. What SBA does is we cover real estate, personal property, economic injury, machinery, inventory, and even active duty military members. So for an example, last year when the snowstorms hit, small businesses had damage to their buildings. So due to that damage, they had to shut down for a week or two. So they didn't have any revenue coming in. So small business owners were able to apply for the personal property loan to cover their building. And we also provided small businesses with the economic injury disaster loan, which provided them with the loss of revenue due to them being shut down for that week. So we did have a COVID EIDL, which covered small businesses that had some issues and weren't receiving the same revenue due to COVID. We also have the same thing for the winter storm. And for active duty military members that get called to duty and they're running their business, they get called to duty, so then therefore they're not able to run their business, they lost revenue. We provide them with disaster loans for that as well. Our disaster loans are long-term, low interest. So just wanted to kind of bring that up with the cold weather here. We never know if we're going to get another snowstorm in February. Who knows? Maybe with these high winds, we're going to have a disaster. So just know that the SBA is here. We provide disaster loans for homeowners, renters, and business owners. And I wanted to touch on the COVID EIDL just a tad bit. This program is no longer available to apply for, but for the business owners that already have an EIDL loan or applied by that December 31st deadline, we can still accept increases, reconsiderations, and appeals for as long as we have funding. So if you have an EIDL loan and you're looking to increase it, we can actually increase your loan if you're eligible for that. And we can also, if you got declined and you want to be reconsidered, you can also do that as well. You just cannot submit a new application. If you do have an EIDL loan and you have questions, our district office can actually look up your loan. We can check the status. We can submit forms if you are lacking any documentation to move forward. And we can also put notes and be your voice. And we're not processing loans in our office. The disaster office is doing that, but we can be your voice to kind of help speed things up. The government is the world's largest buyer, and the SBA can open doors to federal contracting. And the way that we can do that is by, we offer government certifications. So we have the Woman-Owned Small Business Certification. We have the Hub Zone certification, which is for businesses that are in a low-income, underutilized places of businesses, is what that stands for. And we actually have a map on our website where you can check and see if your business is in a Hub Zone. And we have the 8A certification. So the 8A is a certification, but it's also a 9-year business development program. So for the businesses that are 8A certified, you're assigned a business opportunity specialist in our office, and they act like a consultant to you for the next 9 years. So when you have SBA certifications, it opens more doors because now you can bid on the 8A, the woman-owned, the Hub Zone, and the small business contracts. So that's how SBA can help you with opening more doors to federal contracting. If you want to, you can do you can look at your eligibility at sba.gov/federal contracting or certified.sba.gov to see if you're eligible for any of the certifications that we have. SBA also has educational tools for small businesses. We have a Boots to Business program that takes military members that are transitioning from Boots to Business. We have a 2-day free entrepreneurship class for them. We have an Ascent program, which is the online learning module for women, where they can go through different journeys and learn about running a business. And we also have the Emerging Leaders program. So the Emerging Leaders program is, and all of these courses that I'm mentioning are at no cost to you. The Emerging Leaders program, I really like this one. I was the program manager for the first 3 years. What's great about this program is it teaches businesses how to work on their business and not in it. Most business owners are good at what they do. They know roofing, they know hair, nails, whatever your business is, that's what you're good at. Most of the time, business owners want to open a business, but they don't know much about running a business, and that's okay. And that's what this class teaches you. It teaches you how to work on it, step back, stop working in it, and let's work on it. So it gives you 100 course hours. It's a 7-month program that happens twice a month. Our classes start in spring of this year. You can register for the class on the link below. And again, this is a really good program. You're working on a 3-year growth plan in this class. Not only are you learning from the instructor, you're also learning from one another. We've had 8A certified companies in the class. One staffing company, she was doing a lot of local work, but she wanted to get into the federal contracting side. So the class teaches you about those things, but she was able to learn from the business owners that were doing the federal work. So now, and this is a true story, now she's doing really heavy work on the federal government side and the local government side. I've had business owners that are scared of their financials. It's understandable, it's not something, that we all understand. So We have CPAs come in, they teach you how to understand your financials. We have lenders come in that help you get lender ready. We have human resources, marketing, contracting section of this course. And what SBA does is we're not teaching the class. SBA contracts a company that hires an instructor to teach the class, and they actually provide the curriculum. So if you're interested in registering for this class, go to the link below and register. We will start interviewing business owners in about March timeframe, and we select 20 business owners. It's probably going to be a hybrid class. Usually it's in person, but because we service such a large servicing area, we want to give opportunity to all of the counties that we service. So we may have it in person, but I'll offer it hybrid as well. These are all of our resource partners on the screen, and you'll hear from Crystal Darby up next. She's one of our partners. And so SCORE, they are retired men and women that have experience in running and owning businesses. They're volunteers. They do not get paid for what they do. We also have the Women's Business Center, which empowers women, but they also, help men. You're more than welcome to see them. What's great about them is they have a lending piece tied to them. So they offer some of our 7A loan programs and the micro loans. So if you're interested in lending, that might be a place for you to visit. We have the Veteran Business Outreach Center, which is focused on helping military members and their families get started in business. And then we have the Small Business Development Center. They're professionals that provide entrepreneurial training and one-on-one business mentoring. Keep in mind, you can see all of these resource partners as many times as you need to see them. They're always going to be at no cost. They're there for as long as you need them. So utilize them. They're great resources. And I want to end on a positive note. The district office is accepting nominations for Small Business Week. Every year, SBA has Small Business Week where we recognize small businesses and their contributions. So feel free to self-nominate. After all that you all have been through small businesses, it's now time to get recognized for all of the things that you have done. All district nomination packages have to be submitted to our box account electronically. I'm the point of contact, and I'll provide you with my contact information at the end of my presentation. So feel free to contact me if you have questions about the nominations or anything else that I've discussed. So a nomination package must include a background form, a 3315, which is the nomination form, and a photo, a JPEG preferably, and any supporting documentation that would help with your nomination package. And so about May timeframe, the first or second week in May, we're hoping to have an in-person event this year. We normally do, but because of COVID, it's kind of changed things a tad bit. But this year we're planning to have it in person where we will recognize the winners and provide them with a trophy. So please get your nomination packages in. We actually have a couple of Small Business Week winners from the past. Crystal Darby and Renee Watson won some awards in the past. So please get your nominations in, and if you have questions, feel free to contact me.